Closing segment here of Overtime tonight. Mark, let's go to the NFL. It's a really interesting time of year, Week 15. We'll take a look at the AFC standings overall. Not a lot of teams, not a lot of people I would expect thought that the Patriots would be up here, rookie quarterback in Mac Jones, but here they are vying for that top spot. Of course, this year only one team gets the first round bye. Patriots, Titans, Chiefs all up there at 9-4.
Yeah, and the Chiefs are the team that most people thought would be there. The Titans, without Derrick Henry, you don't know whether they're going to be able to stay at the top. Patriots have surprised everyone, but now the other teams that have been at the top, like the Bengals and the Titans and the Chiefs, have gotten knocked off. New England now going into Indianapolis. I think that's going to be a huge test for them. We'll see if they can live up to it.
Exactly. Let's go over to the NFC, a team that we thought was really good, but maybe surprising some people. The Green Bay Packers, the defending Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by quarterback Tom Brady. We'll have more on that in just a bit. And the Cardinals all up there at 10-3.
Yeah, well, okay. The Cardinals are a team historically that's not usually that good, but they, to me, probably have the best team in a very tough division. The Packers, look, if they can get back to the Super Bowl, they haven't been there since 2010, a year they weren't supposed to get there with a ton of injuries. And the Rams, I thought they were the best team at one point during the season.
Right.
But again, you have that inconsistency where if you're the best, you get knocked off, and then somebody else gets knocked off, and then they get knocked off.
Right.
It's a circular thing. Who's going to be consistent enough? I think it's Tampa.
Exactly. Rams and Cardinals playing a really, really tough division as well, so it'll be fun to watch that one as we go along. The right now favorite to win the MVP is Tom Brady, and you broke down some incredible stats as it relates to number 12, looking for championship number 8.
This was his 18th consecutive season, not counting 2008 when he was hurt,
the injury.
with 10 straight wins. Amazing. You look at the history of the Lions and the Cardinals, 194 combined seasons. They only have 20.
Wow.
And Brady has it going to 18 straight years. And then you look at average win per season, 12 for Brady, only 6 for them. Just gives you an idea how great Brady is. It's really, really amazing. This guy's stats, again, I don't like Brady, but you can't, and I certainly don't root for him, but the guy has been amazing, a legendary player for any sport.
Exactly. And one of the things, I will admit, I grew up a Patriots fan, I'm a huge Tom Brady fan, obviously love the Bucs now, but I think what we'll be seeing as far as trying to compare his records to everybody else will be he'll set the bar through the roof. A lot like kind of Steph Curry, what we saw in basketball. Like I think we're just watching greatness in real time.
Jerry Rice with the wide receivers too, like that.
Exactly. Speaking of Jerry Rice, let's go to our next graphic here. He and Jerry Rice, that's the list as far as guys that have scored touchdowns, whether just breaking the ball over the goal line in north of their 40s. Jerry Rice did it as a receiver, and now Tom Brady did it with that quarterback sneak that he had the other day. But he's been doing it through the decades, as you illustrate here.
Right. Now, also, you got to consider from 40 to 44, this season isn't done yet. So he's going to have more passing yards average, he's going to have more passing TDs, and he's going to have more wins. And when you counter that in, he's going to have better seasons in his 40s than he had in his 20s.
That's insane.
And if he can win another Super Bowl this year, he will have equaled that in the first 5 years of his 40s compared to 6 years in his 20s. Amazing, his career that he's done. He's better now, I believe, than he was back then.
Exactly. In our final minute, we'll do some picks. Mark, you won our college football picks, but we'll go NFL here. And because the NFL had the great equalizer in the spread, we will go against the spread in our picks here. Of course, entertainment purposes only. Here's our first 5 games of 10. Chiefs at Chargers, Raiders at Browns, Patriots at Colts, Jets at Dolphins, and Cowboys, Giants. Who you like?
I got the Chiefs, Browns, Colts, Jets, and Giants.
Okay, I like the Chargers to cover that spread. I like the Raiders. I like the Patriots to get the upset on the road. I like the Jets to cover that big number at Miami. It's too many points for a division game. Same thought process with the Giants as well. Too many points in a division game there. Our last 5 games, Titans, Steelers, Bengals, Broncos, Seahawks, Rams, Packers, Ravens, and Vikings, Bears.
I got the Steelers, Bengals, Rams, Ravens, and Bears. Steelers, Bengals, Rams, Ravens, and Bears.
Good deal. I like the Steelers, I like the Broncos, I like the Rams to cover that big number, the Packers to cover that number, and the Bears to win outright at home against the Vikings. We'll tally it all up like we did with college football in just a bit, and we will see you next week here on Overtime.